Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius July 19, 2022. It can be challenging to make a firm decision early today, which likely reflects some lack of confidence in what you're doing or where you're heading. Aim to get your bearings. Finances may need a closer look, and worry is only helpful if it motivates you to make necessary changes. Otherwise, you are wasting perfectly good time and energy. There can be a misunderstanding or minor disconnect, but this can ultimately lead to greater understanding, as annoying as it can be at the moment. The day advances more smoothly. Your mind is busy processing, sorting, and organizing your thoughts and ideas, and interactions or conversations with someone can help jumpstart critical thinking. Mercury and the Sun align in the sign opposite yours, and mental energy is intense and in the spotlight. Relationships themselves can be the primary topic of discussion. Some emotional detachment can be pretty helpful at the moment. Conversations happen that may not engage your emotions, but can be very constructive. One of the most important periods of the year for partnership has arrived. Mental Mercury, the planet of the mind and communication, will slowly take the hand of the Sun and join in a sweet embrace. This will take place directly across the sky from you in your solar 7th house of partnerships. This means that if you'd like to have a heart-to-heart, make a promise, finalize an agreement, or truly see eye to eye, the two of you could forge a pact that lasts forever. If single, use this energy to set up dates with suitors who possess long-term potential are also looking for the one. Having a unique budget is not a bad thing. Get over any resounding financial stigmas when the Moon conjunct Saturn retrograde in Aquarius. Adopting an unconventional financial mindset, goals, or payment method is something that may only work for you. And that is okay. It might be initially weird to rework the structure of your finances to be more atypical than what you have been advised to do or have had for quite some time. You might feel more sensitive, but try not to let your feelings affect how you handle your money matters. Your new professional projects aren't ready yet. You are going to need a little more time. If someone said to you, "Wait a few more months," you would pop a blood vessel. Yet, you seem to need this much time if you are going to launch your projects in the right way. You are still in the repair shop, so to speak. Frustrating as this preparation time is, trust that it is critical to your final outcome. It will be hard interacting with people today. You overreact to the smallest things and feel completely misunderstood. It would do you good to take a step back, clear your thoughts and start tackling the arguments in a calmer way. Don't just sit there and chatter. Cut to the chase. Then you'll know if they're interested in you or not. Why be vague and evasive when you can just get through the tricky part and be done with it? If the response you get from prospective dates is not always positive, consider how your approach might be improved. You may want to ask what you could change about yourself. Becoming more self-aware can help you understand what to change or at least help you appreciate another's point of view or not. Usually you tend to enjoy conversing with others, but today you won't even want to answer the phone. Your physical and mental energy are low, and you might feel a little out of sorts. It might help if you force yourself to go for a walk sometime in the afternoon, as you won't want to waste your evening lying around the house. Get the endorphins going and then go to a movie. Then you'll be your old self again. Your emotional needs are apt to take center stage on this day. This is a common effect of this vibration, as it speaks to the part of you that needs to feel connected to a sense of family, roots, and the home environment. Your dedication is surely noticed by those in your life, as you probably are constantly doing things to show you're caring. However, how about taking a little time to share your company, if possible? This can be deeply rewarding under this influence. Our eyes in the sky. In the afternoon, Sun-Mercury conjunction in the watery sanctuary of Cancer increases your social interaction and makes you the perfect entertainer, especially at home. You love to show off your house and the things you've done to make it comfortable and inviting for your guests. This is a perfect time to host an intimate dinner party. When you and your close friends get together during this chatty aspect, it's the perfect environment to spill the tea. Luckily, things should cool off before the day comes to a close, but you might still need an outlet to relieve all the stress from the day. Working with a creative hobby is the perfect way for you to unwind, so be sure to set aside some time for a little art therapy before bed. It is also possible that this signature will manifest in the form of an auspicious attitude adjustment. We understand how our emotions can be harnessed to work for us, giving us more bandwidth to deal with the unexpected. In this way, we consciously approach new experiences, rather than reacting improperly to unconscious triggers. In the morning, Mercury forms a trine to Neptune in Pisces, stimulating the imagination. Mercury in Cancer brings out our sentimental side in communication and correspondence. We are prone to romanticizing the past, and what we desire now is to translate nostalgia through a creative or spiritual outlet. This is an ideal influence for artists who wish to convert intangible emotions onto an artistic or theatrical canvas. We can also find ourselves reaching out to friends who we haven't spoken to in years to reminisce over shared memories. This is a poor time for dealing with cold, hard facts. We look at the present through a lens of the past, so go easy on yourself if this turns out not to be the best day for remembering errands or memorizing information. Before noon, the Aquarius moon conjoins Saturn, placing us in a solitary mood. We are still under the influence of the Mercury-Neptune trine, absorbed in our own memories. If we are not currently surrounded by people who can corroborate our past recollections, it may be more natural to spend this time alone. The truth is that few people, if any, will know about past events with the same perspective or a shared frame of reference. This can leave us feeling a bit lonely and hungry for connection, yet equally unenthusiastic about building bridges. The important thing now is not to sit and sulk. Use this transit to do something novel and constructive with your potent emotions. Following this connection, the moon syncs up with Mars, also in Leo, providing stamina and passion. We feel brave and eager to conquer our goals. However, the risk here is that we end up trying to conquer others instead through showy displays of bravado that can be more off-putting than inspiring. Mid-afternoon, the moon sextiles Venus in Gemini, engendering gratitude. Words of affirmation and quality time are our love languages. We spread joy around by making others feel heard, checking in to ensure we are understanding them correctly. While the sextile is an auspicious aspect, we might miss its best effects if we aren't paying attention. This is a great time to connect with friends, taking in entertainment like a concert, party, or art exhibit. It can also improve intimate relationships. A new romance that begins now would be lighthearted and fun. The desire to write down your thoughts on a subject you've been either thinking about or possibly even researching could come upon you today, even if you don't try to do any more with it than post it on an internet news group. If you've been thinking about trying your hand at a magazine article on this or any subject, this is the time to get started. Your mind is sharp and your self-expression free-flowing.